Hello, it's Average Row, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. We've been having lots of fun in this session, I gotta say. Last session, we beat the Omega DLC, and I like doing the Omega DLC at that point because, the last big story thing we did was the Citadel coup, so the Cerberus troops and just Cerberus in general are making moves, right? And Omega, you fight against Cerberus, so I feel like it kind of is consistent with that, the flow of the story. But that flow has taken us now to the Quarian and Geth conflict. I do plan on beating this entire arc in 2 sessions, no more than 2. And I could not be more excited because it is one of the best story arcs in all of Mass Effect. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. As you should know by now, we are a Paragon, FemShep, Vanguard, and we are playing on hardcore difficulty. It is not our first time playing through the Mass Effect trilogy, but it is our first time playing through the Legendary edition of the trilogy. And I know blind playthroughs are typically what draws people in. This is not a blind playthrough, but please consider sticking around if that's what you were looking for originally, because we, again, like I mentioned, we're having lots of fun, and there's still a lot of new things happening here. I have never played this specific combination of Shepard before. I tried to do things as new and fresh as possible, since this is my first time playing the Legendary Edition. But I have already set up everything. I did rounds, I customized, and where I actually flew over to the Quarians already. So all we need to do is open this. But I just real quick, if you've been keeping up with this, last session the last thing I did was I tried changing my armor, and I couldn't find a combination that was different that I still liked. Well, after I ended, I played around with it more, and I shift things around. I don't know if I like it as much as the one I've been using up until this point, but I do like it. It does look cool. So I'll be looking a little bit different once we get our boots on the ground. But let's go ahead and jump into the galaxy map finally. And I do not believe there's anything to be found here. So let's just go ahead and meet up with the Quarians and try to get them to join the war effort.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again.
Auntie
Though I
Ron.
wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hope for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
Yeah, they've been ghosting us.
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our
It's happening.
world.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Okay, I'm not going to do this, but because this is really for people who have never beaten the game before or who just want a refresher, I'm going to try to just summarize the conflict up to this point. I know it sounds like I'm going to take 10 minutes explaining all the deep details, but trust me, I don't remember that much. But it'll also help me kind of refresh myself and help you as the audience kind of refresh as well. But basically, I mean, we all know the Quarian and Geth. The Quarian created the Geth. The Geth, I don't want to say took over, but they kind of rebelled in a way. See, I don't even know if that's the right word. Because as we'll see, the Geth kind of acted in defense. The Quarian freaked out once the Geth started exhibiting higher levels of intelligence and started rounding them up. And the Geth, out of self-preservation, started defending themselves. And naturally, Quarians died in the process, and that's what's kickstarted the war. And this happened 300 years ago. More recently, though, in Mass Effect 2, we had these admirals, Admiral Zen, Chorus, and Geralt, all representing different ways to approach that Quarians as a whole have approached the Geth. Chorus wants to ally with the Geth. Don't want to kill them. We want peace. Despite Chorus being the more annoying one. Geralt was the more understanding one. He likes Tali more, right? Than Chorus, but he wants to be offensive. He wants to eliminate the Geth and, take over them and whatnot, and destroy them. Destroy them is the best example. Admiral Zen, the female one, she's kind of the oddball. She's like in the middle. She doesn't really want peace. She wants to return them to their previous status as slaves, basically. Like the Geth were created to serve the Quarians, and that's what Zen wants. Geralt just wants to wipe them out. Chorus wants them to be equal, right? So that's kind of like the standing. And Admiral Ron I don't really know what her standing is, but she's big because she's the one that's closest to Tali. She's the one who helped raise Tali when she was little and whatnot. But that's really all we need to do. But as we've seen here, the Quarian have been reluctant to join our effort against the Reapers because now, of all times, they've chosen to initiate the war to retake Rannoch, their homeworld, from the Geth. And, you know, it's always a good idea to start a war, but not have a unified goal, right? They have started the war against the Geth, but their leaders, the Admiralty Board, you know, Admiral Zen, Chorus, and Geralt, they're not in agreement on how to end the war. They've started a war that they don't know how to end, which is just amazing. Anyway, let's go for it.
Throwing yourselves at the Geth again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win! You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Geralt. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here, the Geth Dreadnought.
It's our first mission for today.
Outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
I'm just going with the Paragon
While they're
options
confused,
here.
You get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can
Like, they're
disable
going
the
all
signal?
in. They're just going
We'll get
all
you
or
out of there
nothing.
safely, Admiral.
Our newest admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Oh, yes. Tali.
Zora Vas Normandy, reporting
Vas
to-
Normandy, that's
You
right.
could make it, Tali. Admirals.
Where's the
I'll
hug
bring a team to
button?
hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Yes, Tali.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
Like Garrus is for the Turians.
That you are.
Although I feel like Tali fits the mantle much
I'm
more.
glad you're here.
And Garrus would admit that as well.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
We were able to
So why
help
help
them
them?
be as close as
I'm an
possible,
admiral.
her and
People
Legion,
look to me
as
for
friends.
guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tali.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Definitely.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you
There's a lot of pauses and transitions in that conversation because it's working through, like, if you have a romance with her or not. Obviously, we're FemShep, so we couldn't romance her even if we wanted to. But that little cutscene, because, like, Tali's one of the best romances in the game. Let's not beat around the bush here. So a lot of people would have romanced her, and like let's just say somebody were to approach Mass Effect 3 for the first time the same way we have in this playthrough. Like, we've played through almost 20 hours of this game already and have just now seen Tali. Imagine if you're playing through for the first time and it's taking 20 hours for you to meet up with your favorite character in Tali. Like, you would want that conversation to be fleshed out and, you know, just like catch up like with your romance and whatnot. So I don't know if you've noticed that. You can probably watch the footage back and kind of see those little pauses and stuff as it kind of works through. Okay, this Shepard has not romanced her, so let's move on to this type of conversation and whatnot. So just another brilliant example of, you know, how they've crafted the game to suit how you've chosen to play in your specific playthrough. But let's go ahead and exit here. because we're not going straight to the Dreadnought just yet. We're gonna do one set of Normandy rounds, as to be expected when you get like a bunch of new characters on the ship. So and then we'll talk to Tally in private as well, all before advancing. But this is exciting, guys. Like the Chlorian and Geth conflict again. It's just crazy.
Commander.
But no one has anything to say. Maybe they won't have anything to say until we do one story mission. Because Perseus Vale, the one we just did, Priority Perseus Vale, it's just meeting up with the QUARIANS. There's no, like, that's it. But let's head to the war room, see if anybody has anything to say.
Commander.
Or if maybe, like, if the admirals have nothing to say, then I'm just going to beeline it straight to Tally and then go straight to the Dreadnought, because obviously no one would have anything new to say. But as you can see, we now have a bunch of characters here. Tally and Admiral Ron is in here, but we can't talk to, I guess Zen, Geralt, and Chorus are elsewhere.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the Dreadnought.
Okay.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
This was
Our
good
civilian
context.
ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force.
Quarian has the
is
numbers,
larger
but
than our
Turians have the
heavy
power.
fleet by far.
And the numbers.
But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have
All or
cannons.
nothing.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is
So they
food
say.
cultivation.
Oh yeah, on
Any
paper,
counsel
yeah,
by that
it's food
technicality?
cultivation. These cannons
may
are
be.
for gathering crops.
I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Correct.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever
Again,
we
all or
must
nothing.
to win.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Now, as per usual with the Quarians, like it's been consistent with every Mass Effect. With Quarians comes lots and lots of talking, but you know they're still very interesting in my opinion. But
What
I'm
can you
not one
tell
to
me
shy
about
away
Admiral
from
Geralt's
that
heavy fleet?
part of
It was
Quarians
our
in the
main
game.
military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Like it's obvious that the Turians are viewed by all species as the most powerful military force in the galaxy, which I guess when you think about it is why the first species we try to recruit, is the Turians in this game. So
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
okay. Well, good catching up with you, Ron.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Let's talk with Tally.
That dreadnought is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
All right, skipping through.
Admirals, it's like a flashbang grenade.
Could we use
It only works against
We know
their
all
AI
this.
lets the music, and it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Well, actually, they were talking about something
how did-
different,
When
but
the war
that's okay.
started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent
This will give us
contact
context
with
as
the
to
Geth
where
than most of my people.
the transition between 2 and 3,
They
Mass Effect
hadn't
2 and
filled the
Mass Effect
spot
3
on the
for
board
her.
left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't
Still
sell yourself
counts.
short,
Yep,
Tally.
still counts.
The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
That's
I
right.
don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
So I think that's smart. You know, don't build up new players' hopes, but still leave it open-ended. Like, there's a bigger chance you'd want to stay behind on Rannoch, but we'll see.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover? Or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy.
We will see
about the
Legion
invasion.
shortly.
I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation, having a friend on the enemy side.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
Talk
It's
to you
alright,
later,
Tally. You're doing a great
If you
job.
want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna make my rounds, like,
Commander.
to everybody. I think I'm just gonna call Tally up to the cabin and then head straight to the Dreadnought. I think after the Dreadnought, because that's the first true story mission in this arc. Yeah, everyone's just in their standard spots. Yeah, let's just call Tally up to the cabin. We'll talk to her there in private, and then we'll hit the Dreadnought. And then after the Dreadnought, that's when I'll talk to everybody, because I'm almost certain that everyone will have new stuff to say after the Dreadnought.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
We can also consider this as another opportunity for people who romance Tally to get a
Thanks for
better
asking me
moment
up.
with her.
I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not.
Hug button.
17
Where is it?
million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
I feel like I would actually want to say this, because I feel like that's what a leader would need to hear. But I'm gonna go with this,
You're doing everything you can.
because that's fair
If
too.
it falls, it won't be because of you.
You're just
I
one
helped my
person.
father.
You can't.
And Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up,
Yeah.
that's based on my father's
Like Shepard's
hope.
telling her that too.
If they die,
If
because
you
of
start
me,
feeling responsible for every single
If I
life,
don't-
you'll see you've seen what
We'll
it
get them
does
out of
to
there
you
safely, Tally.
by seeing like Shepard's
I couldn't do this
PTSD
without you,
nightmares and
Shepard.
stuff.
I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
Yeah, that's right. You
I
gotta
know.
believe in
And
yourself.
at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tally. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals
Our
get into
fish
trouble
look
again.
great.
I'll talk to you later.
I really like that. It, like her comments there. It makes me feel good. You know, it makes me feel like it represents our relationship as sisters. You know what I mean? She just really trusts. She really looks up to us. You know, and that's kind of like really all Shepard tries to do. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I really it's just nice to have Tally back. Yeah, fish looking great, and our little Petrovsky chessboard from the Omega DLC has been shipped to our cabin, so that's cool. But okay, it's time to hit the Geth Dreadnought. Finally. Ooh, wait, hold on. I think we're getting a new weapon as well. I think my endgame pistol is unlocked. in this level? Yes, it is. It is. We are going to get what I have chosen to be my end game pistol, as in the pistol I choose to take with me and use all the way to the end of the game. So really excited about that. Now, I haven't been using a heavy pistol recently, I don't think. Yeah, I've been using a shotgun and an SMG, but maybe I'll retire one of them until we get like the endgame SMG or the endgame shotgun or something. But either way, I'm pretty excited to get that. All right, Perseus Veil. Is there anything we have? Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything listed here, so let's just go ahead and we'll scan like once. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna be here. Oh, here's Rannoch. Boom. Okay, Geth Dreadnought. Here we go. We, of course, are going to be taking... Well, Tali, of course. Let's cycle her into a different, more armored look. And then we're going to be taking Garrus. It's obvious. I feel like if you don't romance Tali, Garrus is the person that Tali is closest to on the Normandy crew. And it's her first mission back with us. Garrus will want to see her. Tali will want to see Garrus. I mean, Liara's there as well, but Tali and Garrus have been through a little bit more, right? They were together in Mass Effect 2. So let's go ahead and take these two into combat for the first time since Mass Effect 2. Yeah, the Chakram launcher from the Omega DLC. It's a kind of a meme weapon. Okay, Tali needs better guns. Let's give her the Rieger carbine. That is a Quarian shotgun, I believe. So really fitting for her. Have her use that pretty much the entire game. We'll be getting the Quarian pistol shortly, but until then, she will be well kept by the level 5 phalanx. And Garrus is good to go. And then we get to upgrade. See, oh my gosh, dude. We used Garrus pretty recently before last session. But if you watch through that session, we leveled up like friggin' 5 times. It was crazy. So we have so many upgrade points. But let's get level 5 concussive shot. Force and damage to frozen targets. A little too niche for me. Let's just do the recharge speed. Then what do we want to... Yeah, proximity mine for sure. We'll get, yeah, just extra damage. Just blow people up. And then overload. Increase damage by 15% and hit an additional target. Increase damage to specifically barriers and shields. They're both honestly really good. But... I'm gonna do increased damage to barriers and shields by an additional 100%. Because I'm thinking about when I specifically will request Garrus to use it, and that's the only time I would, is when I want to melt a target's barrier or shield. And Tali has a lot of work that needs to be done. It feels good though that we have this many points to work with. You know what I mean? Like Tali's just gonna get right back in here and just be a beast. So really nice to see. She's got a lot. She's got a lot more drones this time around. Okay, and then we'll max out this skill as we do with every character. Increase recharge speed bonus or increase health and shields. Let's do recharge speed. She's one of those characters that I feel are heavily dependent on their powers. Like, I wouldn't say Garrus is heavily dependent on his powers, or like James, you know. But Tali is somebody I feel like her effectiveness comes from her abilities. So anything to get her to use those more often is what I would like. Yeah, I see weapon damage versus tech power damage and duration. Like, obviously gonna go for her powers. increase recharge speed of squad mates tech powers or increase recharge speed of... I never really do the squad mate tech powers because, you know, at best, you're only helping two. It's just two squad mates, and they have to be tech. One of you is, like, if you're not tech, then she's only helping one person. And that's if that other squad mate that you chose to take with you is a tech user as well. So that means unless I take Tally plus like Edie, I know Garrus has one, you know what I mean? Like Javik doesn't have any, James doesn't have any tech, you know what I mean? So it's just too niche for me. I like this one more. Increase recharge speed of drone powers by 50%. So those drones are just gonna be flying everywhere. And speaking of which, I'm gonna max out the drones. You know, energy drain isn't the best in my opinion. Sabotage is great though. It's a staple of Mass Effect. It's a great ability, but with these drones, they're very, you know, unique to Tally's kit. So I want to max those out if possible. Let's max out the combat drone. Okay, so increase drones damage and shields. Just great, makes it more effective. Or you can make it blow up when it's destroyed, dealing 210 points of damage across 5 meters. Not super great. Honestly, these are great. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the explodes because I'm gonna make it a tank. I don't want this to just be, oh look, it's just a little drone. I want this to be like, oh shit, this drone's coming for me. You know what I mean? So let's give it extra damage and shields. And then we can either upgrade its short range attack to deal extra damage, just more powerful up close, or just further increase its overall damage and shields. I think I'm gonna do that. That's great too, honestly. But I just wanna make it a tank. Just make it an absolute tank. And then we can either give it rockets, long range rockets that deal 400 points of damage across 150 meter radius. So it has AoE, you know what I mean? Or chain lightning, upgrades drone electrical pulse to jump and hit. Yeah, rockets. Are you kidding me? This thing is gonna be like a terror for enemies. I can't remember what she names her drones off the top of my head, but like the drones are gonna be a beast. Defense. Okay, what is the defense? Deploy this holographic drone to electrocute enemies within its firing range. So okay, so it doesn't outright damage, right? Too much. So maybe we'll focus on the utility of this one. Increase duration by 100%. But you see, sometimes that might not even matter because what if it gets killed? Let's increase its range of effectiveness. I feel like that's smart. Increase drone's attack rate by 50%, so more DPS, or increase damage by 100% and range by 60%. Like, I feel like that's a no-brainer, right? And then gain a 30% chance to knock down an electrocuted enemy or damage up to 2 additional nearby targets. Easy choice, easy choice. And we still have 5 left over. Let's go ahead and get Sabotage up. Power duration or increased damage taken by 30% when enemy weapons overheat. So if we overheat their weapons with Sabotage, then they take 30% more damage versus duration. I never really go for duration. Like 15 seconds is huge, right? And then duration brings it up to 21. I feel like that's overkill. 15's overkill because it's not going to take us 15 seconds to kill one enemy. You know what I mean? Let's do backfire. Okay. All right, Tally. I'm so glad to have you back, and she's just going to be a monster already because of all the work we've done up until this point.
We're approaching the Quarian.
God, dude, we look pretty sick. I'm not gonna. I told you we changed our armor. We look pretty sick.
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
I don't have the helmet equipped though. The helmet is automatically equipped for this level because we're going into space.
The Russian national anthem.
That's a hunt for Red October, something like that. I don't know what the name of the movie is exactly, but I've never seen it. I just know that that's what it's a reference to. But as I said, the war is happening. The Chlorian and Geth war is happening, and we now find ourselves in the middle of it, as the Normandy crew tends to do.
Whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to have you back, Tally. And maybe with another Dextro aboard, they'll get better Turian food.
As long as it's sterilized.
Dr. Michelle did get me some Dextro Amino chocolate. You're welcome to it once we're back.
She got you Turian chocolate?
She said she saw it and thought of me. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured. I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
God, this squad looks insane. But yeah, this is our new armor setup. I really like it. It's a bit less form-fitting, but I think it looks more meaty, more cool. You know what I mean? So I really like it. I just like the other setup because it looked pretty cool, but it also, you know, made us look really good if you catch my drift. But this armor looks sick. So.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance Dreadnought.
I think the only difference between the two armor setups is that this one has extra ammo capacity.
Tally, you're gonna like the view.
Better than a vid?
Yep, that's Rannoch. This has extra ammo capacity rather than power recharge speed, I believe. But our power recharge speed is cracked anyway, so I figured that wasn't too much to sacrifice for a new armor set and extra ammo. You know what I mean? So. This part always reminds me of like Ratchet and Clank, like gravity boot sections.
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Till then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember?
Yep, Mass Effect 2.
Structural
What
weakness.
Legion said.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Oh, we would. We would.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Cool. Yeah, it makes it seem like you're gonna be alone for a while, but I think it's like pretty quick. Yeah, we're like never gonna run out of ammo, because they even though it's hardcore, I've said before, like they still give us like a bunch of ammo throughout the levels, you know. And with our powers also able to kill enemies and save us ammo, like I don't see us running out of ammo anytime soon. It's been a while since we've been on a Geth vessel. But I think this is all we do. We just go up here and press a button. And they should be with us, I think. Just making sure we don't miss anything. Okay. Anything here? Nope.
Found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
That's where they come through, so let's... This was the ladder I was thinking about, yeah. Go up this ladder and press a button.
Got it. You're clear to board.
See any action?
All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this.
I'm excited. The Chlorian Arc Pistol.
There, it's open. We're clear to go.
It's a beast in general, but even more so against Geth enemies. It has like extra damage or something. It's just so good. I want to not use it because it's only level 1. But let's just go ahead. Let's just use Quarian weapons. We'll use Quarian weapons against the Geth enemies. You know, and we can still mod it here. Oh no, we can't. We can't mod it, so that's okay. But we'll see how it does. It's level 1 unmodded, and if it is still good, then that's how you know. Like once we upgrade it and fully mod it out, it's gonna be crazy. And let's give Tally the Arc Pistol as well. Well, she'll mainly be using the Rieger Carbine anyway, though. But okay.
Looks impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy.
How come I don't get a new gun?
Wouldn't find one in your size.
Mr. Sniper? Oh wait. I was wondering where they were talking from. Is that where we go, or? Oh, here we go.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
Let's get Garrus on his sniper. Get his armor piercing on. Okay. We are Geth killing experts. All 3 of us. So oh, dude, that's huge. Level 5.
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. Looks like they're using ultraviolet frequencies, like the Solarians.
Expensive. But it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the ops center before they lose more.
Don't think there's anything we need to pick up here. Nope, we're good.
Watch out!
Hello, the old enemy. So you can fire it like a normal pistol, like that. It has really good ammo cap as well, or you can charge it up and just like really do lots of damage. Oh god. So I'm noticing it's a little bit weaker, but I mean, I don't think I've used heavy pistols at all this playthrough, so I don't really have much to compare it to. All these are just normal guys. I gotta remember, I still have biotics I can use as long as they don't have shields and stuff on.
They're throwing their lives away.
Networked intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
Yeah, I get like almost half health with a fully charged shot on them. I'm gonna instant kill them once once we fully upgrade, so. Oh, he hit me. There we go. Yeah, see, yeah, that's almost half health there with a single shot, so yeah, this thing is going to be really good once I fully upgrade it. Whoops. Just tank it anyway. Yeah, they've laid mines and stuff. Okay, got our money. Yeah, what I might do is I might fully upgrade this pistol and use it throughout this arc against the Geth, right? And then if by the end of that, and then by the end of this arc, after using the arc pistol through, you know, a few levels, I'll decide then whether to permanently replace the SMG or not. Yeah, so we're gonna give our Blood Pack Punisher a little bit of a break.
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth could counter. Too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
Okay, sounds good to me. Whoops.
Got it.
Misclick.
Got it.
Oh, that's good too. There's too many good assault rifles in Mass Effect 3. Like, the Geth Pulse Rifle's good as always. It's one of the best. Like, I feel like it truly shines in Mass Effect 1. I feel like that's when it's one of, if not the best assault rifle. But Mass Effect 3, we have the Prothean particle rifle. Yeah, and you also get another really good assault rifle in the Citadel DLC. So. Okay, got these cloaker guys. So am I. Oops. Okay, I can't target them if they're close. That's interesting.
At least 100 still active.
Really far off of that.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
Okay. Just gonna check if there's anything out here. Yeah, I haven't had my defense matrix up. And just to clarify, I was really confused when we first got defense matrix because I was like, oh, why is it not letting me use it? Like, this symbol is up because it's currently active, and it's just a buff to your defenses, right? And you can either just let it get depleted by taking too much damage too quickly, and then just re-up it again, or you can purge it, for its extra effect, whatever you chose to get as the extra effect.
We need to hurry. My people are getting torn apart out there.
I know, that's another good one too.
Damn it. They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
Watch out, they're dropping in.
There could be cloaked hunters as well.
Heads up, more on the way.
Ouch. Ouch. Go! Oh, no, did I get sabotaged? I bet I got sabotaged. What is going on? I'm really confused. Yeah, I can't, my recharge speed is like crazy low all of a sudden. They must have like done something to me. There's tricky Geth.
Look at how much data the Dreadnought's central processor is handling.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
Alright, I gotta be careful and watch out for that. Lost a bar of health.
I've served on a lot of ships, but nothing like this. The contours are all off. It's not built for organics.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tally.
Even admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
Yeah, against an enemy dreadnought, your combat drone would just float there making that noise.
I missed you too, Garrus.
Aw. Good to have the friends back together. The banter is, as always, is just flowing. Garrus hinting that Tally's drones annoy him. That's great.
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
That's a side mission we'll have to do.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated
Dang it.
shortly, Admiral.
I should have re-upped my health and then grabbed the metagel to replace it, but instead I just got the experience. Oh well. This part is fun. Said no one ever.
What's the shockwaves? That's a big gun.
More
Need to be in front of that bastard!
Man, they're quick. These Geth are like crazy good all of a sudden. Oh, see, I wasn't in cover. You have to be attached to cover for it not to hit you.
Up above, too.
Oh, that was sick. Fully charged headshot, insta-killed that guy. Again, level 1, unmodded. Oh, Tally took those rockets for me. Loyal as ever. You know, I hate playing from a distance like this, especially as a Vanguard, but I'm just trying to play it safe. I don't want to get caught out by the shockwave. You know what I mean? Got a rocket drone. Trying to flank me here, I think. Ouch. Oh, it's still hitting me. I thought if I wasn't in the main corridor, it wouldn't hit me. I'm gonna wait for it to pass again. Okay, Tally's back up. There's like a lot of like side paths that will probably have stuff to pick up. So I just want to make sure, as always, that we get all that.
There's the lock!
Oh, we made it. Nice.
That'll buy us time. No way they'll fire with that maintenance lock in place.
Let's move.
Gun's coming back online.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Go, 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 go. That was close.
Cut that a little close.
Drop your shield! Step to cover!
A lot of stuff just happened right behind us. Ouch. Let's just get our shield back. Oh, I must have missed. Oh, jeez. Hello. This guy's annoying. Man, the Geth are like tricky, man. How's your trigger finger? Ouch. Shit, wasn't in cover. Lots of enemies there. Actually getting low on ammo here. Okay, I think that's it for now. Is this where we need to go? No? Oh, okay. Here we go. Any ammo pickups or anything? Nope. Okay. I think this is where we meet an old friend, I think. Nope. Okay. Just close on us. Okay, not quite yet. This mission is longer than I remember. Okay. So does any gamer really trust large platformed elevators anymore? Or is that just me? Oh. Camera messed up.
I'm all right.
Good. Hopefully we're done with elevators. And come on, the drive core shouldn't be far.
You know, cheeky comment. We all know Mass Effect and elevators. Okay. Let's go ahead. First aid, and then we'll grab it. Oh, still gave us 100 experience. I'll take it. But yeah, we should still be back up to maximum. Alright. Here we go. Made it to the drive core.
It's definitely Reaper tech, but what's...
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion!
Good to see you, Legion. We'll have you out of there in no time.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily.
He doesn't look,
or maybe attacked.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
I'll give Tali, you know, benefit of the doubt. She's just looking out for her people, so.
We will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but
There you go.
it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Okay.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The Creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and rewrote the heretics for what? Nothing?
No, you successfully rewrote the heretics. The decision to ally with the old machines was difficult. Had the Creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon.
Didn't want to interrupt that conversation.
Tali Zora to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Got a bunch of Mass Effect 2 squad mates here.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline.
Attaboy, Legion. Now come the big guns.
Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming.
Literally. Okay, we don't have annoying gun pulses, so we have a little bit more freedom to use our abilities here. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead. Yep, yep. 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 Maybe I should have stayed in cover more. That was just like a cascading events of failures that happened there. Alright. Not about to make the same mistake again. Here we go, here we go.
Good. Let's see what the QUARIANS can do.
Maybe we should focus down the man. The big one is really causing me problems. Let's have everybody focus on the prime. With an overload and combat drone. Oh no, sabotage. Sabotage. Go. Combat drone out there. Okay, doing some damage, doing some damage. Hit it with a proximity mine now. Oh, out of ammo. Shit. Okay. What was that I said about not running out of ammo? I will say, I have not felt this challenged in combat in Mass Effect 3 in a while. Like, even in the Omega DLC, I feel like we handled all the situations pretty handily. Okay, now that that thing is out of the way, we should be good now.
Check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers. The main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship and strike now.
Oh, you know what it was? Maybe it's...
What are you talking about? We're still
Okay, I'm not gonna interrupt their argument right now.
Heavy fleet on forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
Patrol set. Hold position.
If you do that, the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you, girl.
Damn it, what are they doing?
Daryl is being an idiot.
We'll worry about the admirals later.
Oh, I'm fucking completely out of ammo? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If Tally's got that for me, what the fuck do I do? I gotta find ammo or something. Yeah, they haven't been dropping shit for me. Okay, let's be smart about this. He's just popping those out. The drone of our own in there. Is this dumb? Sabotage again. Why not? Why not? Had to be a little innovative? Is that the right word? Show off some ingenuity? I don't really know what the right word is. Creative. We'll just stick with creative. Had to be a little creative there. Still don't have ammo though, so this is still a problem. I think this is the end of the fighting though. I think.
All ships open fire.
Maybe that's why they weren't giving us ammo, because it was like the end of the
firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
end of the level. But when they were arguing and I was about to say something, what I meant to say was
Suggestions?
they keep talking, but I'm not gonna forget what I was gonna say. Yeah, I was talking about like, oh, my recharge speed is weird, but I just remembered we changed our armor, so we have less recharge speed but more ammo capacity. So I don't think that's too terrible. And I do think they're maybe like sabotaging me or something, and I'm just not catching it. Because as you saw against the Geth Dreadnought, we were still able to, you know, pop our abilities pretty quickly. And we have increased ammo capacity for this mission, and we ran out of ammo for the first time in a while. So I think it's still a good thing that we have the ammo cap, because like if we didn't have the ammo capacity increase, like who knows, you know, how long we would have gone without any ammo.
They're closing the door.
Oh, whoa.
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Barely.
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go.
Not really, but we'll do. I love how he's checking on us. He's like, organics are uncomfortable in confined spaces. Do you have enough space? Geth Dreadnought, that was fun. Really challenging. If that's a precursor for what we're about to face in the rest of this arc, like we got our hands full for sure. We got our hands full, but I welcome it obviously. You know, not to talk myself up or anything, but we've been breezing pretty effectively. We've been breezing through up until this point. Like I think we only died once throughout all of the Omega DLC. And if you watch that session, you'll know I think it was because of some sort of bug or something. And that's not just me trying to save face. But that was challenging, in my opinion. So really like that.
Supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead,
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
That's fair.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
That's also fair as well.
We need a fleet. And the QUARIANS have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
I think that's consistent with what our Paragon.
Target.
I'm not gonna punch him
This is
though.
exactly the kind of short-sighted, bloodthirsty behavior I was worried about.
If you could retake Earth with a little friendly fire, you'd do it in a heartbeat.
You're lucky I need your ships, Admiral.
I've got to get back to the Heavy Fleet.
I feel like using the renegade option there was good. Was consistent with our stance against him and against putting civilians in danger.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Chorus sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell
What
is
the
this?
fuck?
Wait! Everybody calm.
Where's my blaster?
Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
No.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
Back off, guys.
So did your
Back
pistol.
out.
Should I worry about it?
Come
I think you want
on.
to continue this line of thought, Admiral.
That was too far.
Legion is my
So did your
friend.
pistol.
More importantly, it's our best.
They
source
don't
of information
view
on the Geth.
Geth as
The scientific
individual
benefits
entities.
Are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth
He's offering
still
good
have
intel.
Reaper upgrades.
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Garrow. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator live ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks. Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this?
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Ganesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal...
Just a quick little thing you can do for extra war assets and or something. Credits, apparently. 12,500. Jesus. Okay. But as you see, we got an influx of more Oh, increase ammo cap by 30%. Definitely gonna take that. Yeah, we don't hit headshots too often because we're not using like an assault rifle or a sniper, right? So, but anyway, just like with the Tuchanka arc, after we did the intro mission, Rex gave us the grunt mission, side mission, and then Victus, Primarch Victus, gave us the Turian bomb mission. So those are like the two side missions before the main showdown of Priority Tuchanka. So we've just been given the Quarian Geth equivalent of those missions, where, as we heard while in the Dreadnought, Admiral Chorus is in danger, so we can rescue him. And that's the first side mission. And then, like Legion mentioned, there's a Geth fighter squadron that we can eliminate. So we can go ahead and do that. Those are our two side missions before the big finale of Priority Rannoch. We can just go straight to Priority Rannoch right away, but that is the dumbest thing you can do, obviously. And I guess I'll take this moment to kind of just preview Priority Rannoch, where, in my opinion, it has probably the most elaborate check. You know, I've used that term throughout this playthrough, check, where the game checks your performance up until this point to decide if you're able, or to decide how well you are able to advance the story with a decision. You know, a simple example in Mass Effect 3 is like during the Citadel coup, when you face off against the Vermeer survivor because, you know, they don't trust you. It checks, did you have a romance? Did you cheat on them, right? Did you visit them in the hospital enough times? If you did enough good things in those checklists, then it'll let you solve it peacefully. If you cheated on them and didn't tell them, if you didn't visit them at all in the Citadel while they were in the hospital, then it becomes incredibly difficult to not shoot them. Basically, the game won't let you because you didn't perform well enough up until that point. So that's kind of what I mean by check. And like Mass Effect 2 during Tally's loyalty mission, right? To end her loyalty mission and make sure she's not exiled without revealing her dad's actions, right? To save her legacy, her family legacy. You had to do certain things up until that point to be able to do that. So anyway, Rannoch has probably the most elaborate one in the entire trilogy, in my opinion, because it checks so many things. Everything from, did you help Tally in Mass Effect 1 get the Geth data? Did you, after doing Legion and Tally's loyalty mission, well, did you do Tally's loyalty mission? Did you do Legion's loyalty mission? When they started arguing, did you choose a neutral option, either through Paragon or Renegade, by telling them to just both knock it off? Did you not take a side? Were you able to use your morality, again, Paragon or Renegade? Remember when they were arguing in Mass Effect 2? Were you able to not take a side and say, just both of you knock it off? It also checks, did you rescue Admiral Chorus? Did you do Geth fighter squadrons? And also, it just does a base, do you have enough morality in general? I think you need to be in that like last bar at least to pass it. Like, it checks so many things. And I'm glad to say, as far as I'm aware of, we are doing a good job. And as long as we do these two missions first, we'll be good to go. We'll be able to end Rannoch end the Quarian Geth conflict peacefully. So, and I've made sure of that. I always keep that in mind whenever I start a new playthrough of the trilogy, because it is, in my opinion, the most difficult one to pass. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, gotta remember all the stuff that we need to. Let's just start off with some Normandy rounds here. Yeah, we just did the first big main story mission of this arc.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
Okay, talked about all this already.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay. Think it's just Legion's in here as well. We'll talk to Legion after we talk to Tally.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure.
Nothing new yet. Legion's here though. We'll see what he has to say.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the QUARIANS' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch.
This is the side
If
mission.
the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines. This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change a decision once it is made.
Facts.
Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
The QUARIANS hit first.
Yeah, I can't remember if
get
you
rid of the
destroy or
Reaper signal,
rewrite. I forget which
maybe this
one
war
is the
doesn't have to end
good
with everyone
thing to do
destroyed.
for that Rannoch check I
An
mentioned.
interesting notion. Most organics would not hold
I'm
on
pretty
to
sure
ideas of
rewriting
peace
is
for
what
so
gives you the
long.
points. But we'll see.
What'd you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back.
Of course.
That must have been nice. The Geth have fought the QUARIANS before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the QUARIAN flotilla attacked it.
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed.
Oof.
The creators
You put it that way.
narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
All right. I mean, we are in the thick of it, guys. Lots of different perspectives here being offered on this single thing, but we're working our way through.
We need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Scion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Good job,
I've
trainer.
added the Chlorian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
Cool. Any messages? Miranda? Maybe in the commons. Oh, okay, I remember that. I think this is the last time you see her before Horizon. Malin! Can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tachanka and wonder if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments caused. In a way, I guess. After you convinced Dr. Souls to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. Okay, I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Werelock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is the second time I've seen my life, Commander. With sincere appreciation, Malin. That was Morden's student that we confronted in Morden's loyalty mission, Mass Effect 2. So I do want to make sure we don't miss our chance to meet up with Miranda. I don't really have here, though, a Citadel visit listed before we do Rannoch. I don't see us going back to the Citadel until after Rannoch. But I'll make sure that it's not like a point of no return thing.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? Is a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there? Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tally around. Kind of a good luck charm.
Good
As
point.
for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion. He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Freaking Joker.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
Got it. Thank you.
One moment. I've been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low volume hydraulics and is top heavy.
Top heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning. Edie, did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
That's like a Edie diss if I ever heard one. I see your humor heuristics lack an expert system. Oh my god. Alright. So yeah, I mean, they're saying we can leave whenever, so I'll check if meeting up with Miranda is impossible after Rannoch. If not, then I'm just gonna wait until after Rannoch, because we're gonna be building up some like missions that we can submit, I guess, if I'm saying that correctly. Like, you know, when you walk around the Citadel and you submit a bunch of stuff you found by scanning or found on other missions, you know what I mean? We're still building those up. So like, we just got this N7 fuel reactors mission, right? So like, we're gonna find something for the Citadel on that, and, you know, by doing Geth Dreadnought, we unlocked a system that we can scan something in, you know. So I wasn't planning on going to the Citadel before Rannoch, but
Heard you were
we'll
back
see.
in form blasting away flashlights down there.
Flashlight heads.
Maybe I should be more open-minded. But I'd rather scope down some tin can than a person. I'm right. Right? Fine. I'll shut up.
She's self-aware now, at least.
Still fighting Geth after all these years, huh?
Yep.
Humanity 1, blinky flashlights 0. Hey there.
I do find her... What's the word? Like, irreverence, I guess? Just her bluntness. I do find it refreshing at times, just compared to other squad mates. You know, she's not as, I don't want to say polite, but, you know, she's more just genuine. Not that the other people aren't genuine at all, but I don't know. She's not afraid to be herself, I guess, which is what I like about Ashley.
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
That's right.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all threshold laws.
The what?
Long story. Nobody will believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating. Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tali here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
Yeah, can't forget about all the stuff going on
But
outside
I did
of
hear
our
from
immediate
Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet
attention.
strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
Yeah, he's kind of going through similar
You're
things
right.
that Tali's going through
Though
as well.
I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done.
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
Yeah, I mean, just because of their roles, you know, on the Normandy over the past 2 games, like, you know, Tali and Garrus have found themselves in positions they never really thought they would have to be in. You know, with so much on the line and whatnot, so it's tough on both of them.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly...
You know, I am in a romance with Liara,
I'm not
but...
telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second.
But Liara maybe needs to soften up a little
Joker,
bit.
really?
You know he's gonna keep bothering you till you tell him.
They're semi-flexible cartilage-based scalp crests that grow into shape, and they don't flop around.
Yes. Thanks, Liara. I gotta tell Vega I was right.
Well, at least he's making friends.
There you go, Liara. Okay. Nothing else here.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
Nope, nice to see you too, as always.
to see you.
Freaking Glyph. That always gets me for some reason. It's such a little thing, but it makes me laugh every time how he only says hello as you're leaving. God. Alright. Engineering. Yeah, once we finish this arc, I think Tali moves back down to engineering, so she's not here at the moment. Go and talk to Javik. I'm gonna talk to him in a minute. Stop by Allers first, as always.
Breaking now, a nightmare on Earth. Human leaders using military force on their own people. They say it's to prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated? The Resistance speaks out in the only place they can, the battle space. Commander.
You know, she only starts talking when the door opens. So it makes you think, maybe she's just messing around until we walk in and she's like, oh, battle space. You know what I mean? But I'm sure that no, it's just a game mechanic.
Commander. All good, Commander.
Okay. That's what I like to hear. Javik might have something to say.
When Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians...
Oh, Tali's gonna be like, oh, okay. He's kind of rude.
Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do
a little bit of an awkward conversation. Javik isn't here to really make friends. Let's just put it that way. He's here. I mean, when you lose your entire civilization and you're the only one left, you don't have any friends anymore. You don't care about friends. You kind of just want to get revenge, I guess. Not saying that's the best way to approach things, but that's how Javik is.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
Jatil, right?
The Jatil.
Yeah.
They were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
We'll defend Legion, even though Javik's not hearing any of it.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it out the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created.
I always think it's so cool when they're both facing off against each other. You know what I mean? Not like in combat, but I always mention like they're the leaders of the fight against the Reapers in their respective cycles. You know what I mean?
We created them.
So it's cool just seeing their philosophies clash.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that, but I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only
See, it's
one
just back and
order of
forth, back and forth.
consciousness.
Neither are completely right, or
machines
neither are completely
or the
wrong.
chaos of the organics.
You know, it's just really good writing, in my
Throw
opinion.
the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
So I just love having Javik on the ship, you know, and just conversations like that are good. You know, if you only surround yourself with people that just agree with everything you say 100% of the time, it doesn't help you grow. You know what I mean? So I just love talking with Javik because he does have a different philosophies, kind of like we just experienced with Arya in the Omega DLC. So anyway, keeping it moving here. Finally made it down here.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly. Is everything okay, Shepard?
Yeah, not many humans get to interact with Geth ships too often.
Hey, Shepard. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it.
We teleported
And that
over
Geth
here.
Legion. I know you two have a past, but you sure we can trust
It's
him?
alright, James. It's alright.
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him.
If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they pick now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Not everybody's as crazy as you, ma'am.
That conversation was pretty representative of our relationship with James, you know. He might question us every now and then, but once we say our opinion, he's on board and just goes with it because, you know, that he's a good soldier and, you know, he's also one to throw in a little joke here and there. So I really do like James. Let's just go ahead and look through all of this again as usual, just because you never know when new stuff's gonna pop up that we might want None of this stuff is stuff I want so far. That's okay. Oh, look at that. 10,000 credits, but definitely worth it. Really cool. Sort of supplies, nothing. I think we have maxed out metagel capacity, so that's really good news. We've only ever had to use maybe one before replenishing, so. Nothing really. We're close to getting the Black Widow, which is my favorite sniper in the game. But that's not quite a priority for me, especially since we don't even use it in our loadout as a Vanguard, so. But yeah, doesn't look like there's anything new. Oh, just kidding. As I say that, got new models for our collection. Cabin's looking really nice now. We want it to look the best we can for when we have Liara up there later. But let's go ahead and fully upgrade the Arc Pistol. Let's make this the absolute beast we all know it is. Boom. Level 5 freaking Arc Pistol. Really dope. And let's fully upgrade it. Again, we're going to give our SMG a bit of a rest. See how this fares. Don't want to scope. We want that increased damage for sure, but what else do we want? Rounds per mag. That might be huge, because when you do the charge shot, it uses extra ammo, right? Increased melee damage or weapon weight. Nah, it's already super light, right? So, yeah, definitely extra ammo. Just extra ammo capacity and damage. Just make it an absolute monster. So, really looking forward to using that again. What do we get here? Oh yeah, the Geth Pulse Rifle, nice. Yeah, we're gonna be sticking with the Particle Rifle. I mean, we already have so many assault rifles you can beat the game with. Particle Rifle is a great endgame assault rifle. The Valkyrie is great. The Maddock is great. Geth Pulse Rifle, really good. So, and there's still a couple more we can still get that are also really good. But we're gonna be just sticking with the Particle Rifle as our chosen squad assault rifle. But okay, could call it here, but I think I want to do one little side mission first to set us up nicely for next session. It sounds crazy, but I'm aiming for it to be the finale session of the Chlorian and Geth arc. Yeah, so let's go ahead and scan a planet really quick now that this system is available. Going to the Argus row. But yeah, I'm planning on doing the, kind of like with the Tachanka finale, I did Turian, the second part of Turian Bomb, or did I do 3 missions? I can't remember. But I'm going to try to fit all of them, the 2 side missions plus Priority Rannoch, because Priority Rannoch is not that long, if I remember correctly. It's really not that long. But again, I have no idea where the Argus row cluster is. I think it might be up here, actually, somewhere here, since this is where we were when we unlocked it. Perseus Veil, Far Rim. No. Okay, it's going to take me a minute to find it. That's something I need to get better at, is memorizing where these systems are. Anos Basin, Apian Crest, Aethon, Arctis. Hitting all the A's except for Argus. There it is. Nah, not doing much here. We're just scanning around. Hydra. System. So we have a few systems to hit, though. Hydra. Go up here.
I found something.
Yeah. Might go a little over this session, but again, if we don't do this side stuff now, then we're definitely not going to be able to finish this arc next session. Again, the scanning is also important, because if we want to get the best ending we can, we need as many war assets as possible. Okay. just go to the Gorgon system next. Okay, only one thing here.
Signal confirmed.
I think this is war assets as well. Alright. Head over to Phoenix now. Should be able to make it. But I feel like the Chlorian Geth arc is a lot shorter than the Tachanka one. Because Tachanka has, it starts with Surkash, in my opinion. That whole Genophage arc starts with Surkash, and then you have the Grunt mission, and then the Turian bomb is a two-parter. You know what I mean? And then Tachanka itself, I feel like Priority Tachanka is longer as a standalone mission than Priority Rannoch is. Because I remember the first time I played through Mass Effect 3, I did not, you know, if you've watched me play, you would have heard me say at one time or another that my very first playthrough of the trilogy ever was not a good one, in hindsight. Not good at all. And one of those reasons was because I was unable to achieve peace between, should have been a little bit quicker here. I was not able to achieve peace between the Chlorian and Geth, so I had to choose which one to kill. And when I realized I wasn't able to save peace, instead of just going through dialogue option, I was like, there has to be a way, there has to be something I did. So I save scummed it, and I played through the entire Priority Rannoch again, eventually. And I remember just breezing through it after knowing what to do and whatnot, and just it not feeling that
Faster
long,
than
really.
light jump successful.
But wait, which? Oh no, we got it already. Yeah, yeah, we got the Caclier fossil in that one. So scanning done for that. But you know, I just brought that up because I remember playing through Rannoch really.
Evasion successful.
Trick here. I remember doing Rannoch just really quickly, so compared to Tachanka. But let's go ahead and head over to the fuel reactors. Where is that? Solaean Nebula. Where is that? Is that here? Okay. Yeah, let's finish off. Finish off this session by doing this quick. Just re-up on fuel, because why not? Nothing to find here. Yeah, let's go ahead and land. There is something to find here. Don't really know what it is though, but let's see. Let's take James. I like taking James on these types of N7 missions. He is a newly inducted N7 person as well. I think there are a bunch of humans here, I think. Yeah. So let's just take... Let's take Edie. Because why not? Edie or Ashley? I'm not really sure. We'll take Edie. Well, actually, we're fighting Reapers, right? Let's take someone who we're not going to be taking on one of the next missions. Ashley, Edie, or Garrus. Okay. So let's take Javik and James. Sounds good to me. Okay. This one's pretty straightforward, so shouldn't take us too long. Let's get you on the Arc Pistol. I do like the Arc Pistol the most. I feel like it's the best one in the game. Heavy pistol in the game, I mean. He's going to be using the particle rifle anyway. Rieger Carbine, we'll stick with that as well. Cool. Okay. Yeah, James is going to have a lot of stuff we can do. Oh, we're a little short on being able to fully upgrade everything here. But let's max out Frag Grenade. Extra damage to armor. And then Carnage. Just extra damage by 50. Javik. Let's go ahead and get level 5 in everything. "16 seconds is a pretty long recharge speed. Let's up the recharge speed on that. Pull. Yeah, just increase damage to lifted targets. I think that's what I have on mine. Slam, biotic detonation, or just increased force. Just increased force. Cool. Alright. Don't remember much about this one. I know Reapers show up. There's like a crane puzzle. Not much to really worry about. There's really not much lore at all
What happened to
either.
the troop station there?
Unknown. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the...
Good, hack it out.
Just skip through this.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
I really don't care. I'm sorry.
Carry on.
But let's just pick all this stuff up. Got a chest plate. Rosenkov, I forget what... I think Rosenkov is power recharge? Maybe? Not quite sure. But I'll make sure I... You know, side missions are... They're useful in a way, so... What weapons do I have them on? Okay, I'm good with that.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
There's Riley.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow. I'll take it from here.
If you walk into that dust, it's instant death, so...
Hit reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
So now we just gotta use this to solve a puzzle and clear the path.
Directional guidance error.
No, that's not what we want.
Team 2 moving out, Commander. Good luck, Captain.
This place gives me the creeps.
No more. Take the fight to them.
Just stay sharp, people.
Okay. Puzzle done, if you could call it that. 4,000 creds, I'll take that. Now, why is James' monocle thing on? Yeah, I have it on default off. So maybe it's because it counts as the helmet for his current armor, and because the gas is around. See, mine is on as well, so that's probably it. I think maybe once the gas clears.
On the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access. Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area. This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible. Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Power is restored. System ready.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander,
Here comes trouble.
movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound. We're ready for them.
Alright, definitely gonna switch to my shotgun here. Oh jeez. Marauder's going hard here.
Riley, status. One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1
It's this way next.
System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Tank 1 is sealed and
Oh, did I walked past it? Darn it.
Seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Literally right here. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, yeah, it's probably here, but then I walked right past it.
Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position? Affirmative. Awaiting
Dang
your
it.
word.
So what happens when you do it out of order? You end up having to go back and forth. There's a PDA. Oh, I picked it up.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Lock and load!
This soundtrack sounds like Mass Effect 2. The Rigger Carbine is just so good. The only problem I have with it is that it has terrible range. Because my teammates' weapons are so good, they're like killing a lot of them before I can get to them. Which is a good thing, I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. What is he shooting at? Dude, we just tanked all that guy's bullets like it was nothing.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming. Roger that. Javik, save their asses.
Yes, Commander.
I feel like Javik is a bit more capable in combat. Don't like seeing that. Melt him! So good. I am out of ammo though. That's not good news.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about the Prothean?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Okay, reaching the end of this mission. It's a pretty boring mission, if I do say so myself. It's just coming up with a reason to shoot Reapers, basically. I think that's it. Like, I think that's it. I think that brute was like the last encounter, or whatever. And they're just okay. Like, nothing's wrong with them. They're just over here. Yeah.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is
Oh,
in your
wait.
debt.
Did I find what I needed to find, though? Because there's something here that I can find, right? Yeah, chemical treatment. I don't think I found that, unless I'm forgetting. Chemical... Shoot, let me look that up real quick. I don't want to leave. I mean, I could probably buy it if needed, but... Okay. Chemicals can be found in the mission. Okay, so at the start, head up to the left area on a datapad that overlooks the radiation below you. I feel like we would have gotten that. Oh no, here it is.
A treatment plan for chemical
Cool.
burns.
Alright, we're good.
This is pretty detailed. Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Okay. That is a good stopping point if I've ever seen one.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read, Captain.
I'm glad I could.
I'll keep hacking out.
Boom. Okay, let's see. Engineer Adams and Chakwas in the mess hall. Okay. You know what? Let's just finish it off. Let's just do one more set of rounds. I don't think there's gonna be much new stuff, but the fact that Chakwas and Adams are in a new spot makes me think, you know, there might be something. You know what? I'll do that later.
Commander?
But nothing new there. I don't think anything, because we haven't done any Quarian stuff.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, there's not gonna be much, but it can't hurt, right? It can't hurt. You never know with Mass Effect.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Yeah. So while I walk around here, I guess I'll just kind of close out. We did a lot of good work in this session. Got the Quarian Geth conflict up and running in full force.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Omega. Oh, update from Bray. Bray says, no, there's at least one Batarian here that doesn't want you dead. Thank you, Bray.
Commander.
Okay, nothing new. Yeah, next session we're gonna have to like be moving. We're gonna have to keep it moving, but I am planning on beating it in that session.
Man, watching the Geth fleet move, it's like thousands of stun flyers in formation. Creepy stun flyers, whose ships look like some sort of cockroach wasp thing.
Yeah, the Geth Dreadnought really reminded me of the one we fought on, or destroyed on Pharos back in Mass Effect
Commander.
1.
What are you thinking about, Edie?
Oh god, here we go.
The holographic theory of existence posits we're just two-dimensional information painted on the cosmological horizon.
Okay.
However, the holographic consciousness I recognize as myself is only able to perceive matter and energy. Thus, I am able to theorize the true nature of existence but never experience it. Possibly even the Reapers are limited this way.
Okay, bad question.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, you never know if anyone's gonna have new stuff to say. So let's just keep it moving then. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be tough though to finish it all in one, because it's 3 missions. I think I only did Tachanka and the second part of Turian Bomb. Or no, I think I did all of Turian Bomb in a single session. So I don't know. We'll see. I think it's doable though. I think I've done 3 story missions in a single thing before. I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah, Chakwas and Adams are in the mess hall. But we'll stop by Ashley, see if she has anything to say. She's always moving around.
A little busy right now.
Okay. It's fine with me. I won't bug you.
We're all machines, carbon or silicon. Is there really a difference?
People feel emotion. Artificial intelligence is programmed.
Punch me, I get angry. I don't choose. I just get angry. Our emotions are programming.
That's not the same thing. Our emotions
Adams is reaching a little bit.
Disease, parasites, lions ate their prey alive. Nature can be horrible.
So now you're siding with the Reapers?
Just because I'm saying the Reapers are alive doesn't mean I want them to stay that way. But we need to break free of nature and open our minds to new forms.
See, I don't think Reapers are...
So you believe the Geth share the same rights and liberties as any organic being?
If that Geth is minding his own business, he has more rights than Cerberus.
I don't know.
Despite my disgust for Cerberus, they're still human. The Geth are just machines.
That's true
We're
too.
all machines, carbon or silicon.
They're both making points. I'm just gonna
Synthetics emulate life, but they aren't
Chakwas.
truly alive.
Precisely. Thank you, Commander.
I give up on you two.
I mean, there's a reason why we differentiate, right, between synthetic and organic. Synthetics are not truly fully alive like organics are, you know. But I think the Reapers, based on this lore, Mass Effect lore, they're neither synthetic nor organic, like neither fully either. You know what I mean? Neither fully either.
No.
You know what I'm trying to say? They're not like fully organic or fully synthetic. You know what I mean? Like when we first talked to Sovereign back on Vermeer in Mass Effect 1, and Shepard says,
Please enjoy your
"You guys are just machines." Sorry. Glyph, again, he just said, please enjoy your day. He said goodbye as we entered. Anyway, you know, Shepard was like, Reapers are just machines, and machines can be broken. It's not that simple. You know what I mean? It's not that simple.
Perhaps we can
because
talk
they're
later.
not just machines. So, yeah, so I guess siding with Chalk is fine there. I mean, Adams was making points to an extent, though. But, yeah, that one's always kind of tricky for me. But moving nicely through here. Adams isn't even down here, so I'll see if Allers has anything to say, I guess. Nothing new.
Commander.
Yeah, the only thing that, like, if I just did the 2 side missions and then Priority Rannoch back to back to back next session, I wouldn't be worried. But I'm gonna feel the need to do Normandy rounds in between each one, and I feel like that might bring us over a little bit, you know. So we'll see, though. We'll see.
Seeing all these primitives flying spaceships is unexpected and very dangerous. For one who claims to be an expert on my people, your Asari knows very little.
More than most do, though, Javik. Gotta give her credit in that sense. She knows more about the Protheans than almost everybody in the galaxy, so... Yes, it is very little. So I feel like that's less of a statement against Liara's intelligence and more of just a statement against our cycle's intelligence of the Protheans as a whole.
It sounded like quite an ordeal getting that Turian reactor up and running.
I've been through worse.
Yeah.
Well, glad you were able to get some help from Captain Riley.
Same old, same old.
Sometimes I forget we aren't all alone in this war. A bit of muzzle wear on this one.
Okay.
I just don't get the Quarry. I really just do not get them. Hey.
Yeah, they can be a little odd sometimes, for sure, in their decision making. But okay, that's it. Well, I pretty much said all I need to say. I mean, I'm looking forward to finishing the Geth-Quarian conflict, hopefully, next session. I think I might just do it, no matter how long it takes, just to get that nice stopping point. But lots of good work done here. I hope you guys have been enjoying this playthrough as much as I have. Thank you all for stopping by. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, please consider following my Twitch channel and subscribing to my YouTube channel. All this is on my YouTube channel, plus more content, even different games. I don't just play Mass Effect, believe it or not. But yeah, that's really all I got for now. So yeah, I guess we'll see you on the next one. Peace.